Mr. Speaker. Chief of the Mikisew Cree Nation, Billy-Joe Tuccaro, travelled to Ottawa to voice the anxiety of his people and the Athabasca Tribal Council chiefs about the UCP-appointed committee's expedited treat and release recommendations for the contaminated tailing pond water. Chief Tuccaro quoted a Mikisew elder saying, quote, "If they're going to allow treat and release, why don't they just come and shoot us now?" End quote. The government's own committee reported, quote, "Many Indigenous communities oppose treat and release. Does consent from First Nations on water in traditional territory mean absolutely nothing to the Minister of the Environment?"
The Honourable Minister of the Environment.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. We have a significant challenge when it comes to oil sands mine water in Northern Alberta. We cannot continue to ignore this challenge or let water continue to accumulate. We have to continue to work together with local communities, including Indigenous communities, to find practical and effective ways that protect Indigenous rights, people, and the environment for years to come. Mr. Speaker, I'm proud of the Oil Sands Mine Water Committee, the work they did to speak with companies, communities, First Nations and Métis communities across Northern Alberta. Of course, we take their advice into consideration as we move forward on this issue.
Honourable member.
Mr. Speaker, given Indigenous people feel like we're in a bit of a time warp because again and again, just like in reports in 2009, 2013, even in 2022, tailings pond management targets are missed while the government rolls back regulations. And given that ponds used to be manageable in the 1980s, now they're twice the size of Grand Prairie. Will this government commit to rolling up their sleeves and working with First Nations on protecting our waterways, or will they roll back even more regulations designed to protect our land, our water, and our people from contamination?
Here.
Minister.
Mr. Speaker, we absolutely agree that this is an important issue. It's why the Premier asked me to look into this in my mandate letter. We are grateful for the work that the Independent Oil Sands Committee did over the last number of months to look at practical potential solutions for the challenge we're facing. The bigger risk, Mr. Speaker, would be doing nothing. I can tell you that once we take this plan, we move forward on solutions. Absolutely, we will be working with and engaging with First Nations and Métis communities before that work continues.
Member.
Given that First Nations in the Athabasca Delta are scared and stressed, and given that anecdotally since the Curl Lake spill in 2023, cancer doses have spiked diagnosis, but health services in remote northern communities are inadequate to respond to what feels like a health cancer crisis. Will this Premier commit to a holistic strategy for tailings pond management, take into consideration water safety, put in a remote cancer treatment centre, community health services, so that Indigenous Albertans of the North receive a signal that this government cares about them?